Hello, my name is IRFFAN bin Muhammad ZAIN and my student ID is 2021894188. Today I'm gonna share with you guys about cardiovascular system. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna tell you guys about introduction to cardiovascular system. Okay, the cardiovascular system, also called the circulatory system, is the organ system that transports materials to and from all the cells of the body. The materials carried by the cardiovascular system include oxygen from the lungs, nutrients from the digestive system, hormones from glands of the endocrine system, and waste materials from cells throughout the body. Transport of this and many other materials is necessary to maintain homeostasis of the body. The main components of the cardiovascular system are the heart, blood vessel, and bloods. Next, we're gonna move into the structure of anatomy. Okay, the heart is a muscular organ in the chest. It contains mainly of cardiac muscle, tissues, and pumps blood through blood vessels by repeat rhythmic contractions. The heart has four inner chambers, a right atrium and ventricle and a left atrium and ventricle. On each side of the heart, blood is pumped from the atrium to the ventricle below it and from the ventricle out of the heart. The heart also contains several valves that allow blood to flow only in the proper direction through the heart. Specialized cardiac muscle cells send out electrical impulse that stimulates the contraction. As a result, the atria and ventricles normally contract with just the right timing to keep blood pumping efficiently to the heart. Next, we're gonna move into the blood vessel. Okay, there are three major types of blood vessel. First one is arteries. Okay, arteries are blood vessels that carry blood away from the heart, except the arteries that actually supply blood to the heart muscle. Most arteries carry oxygen-rich blood, and one of their main functions is distributing oxygen to tissues throughout the body. The smallest arteries are called arterioles. Next is about veins. Veins are blood vessels that carry blood towards the heart. Most veins carry deoxygenated blood. The smallest veins are called venules. Next, last one is capillaries. Are the smallest blood vessels. They connect arterioles and venules as they pass through tissue. They exchange substance, including oxygen, with cells. Next, we're gonna move into the function of cardiovascular system. To transport nutrient gases and waste products around the body. Second, to protect the body from infection and blood loss. Third, to help the body maintain a constant body temperature or thermoregulation. Last one is to help maintain fluid balance within the body. That is the diagram shown drawing of the cardiovascular system main structures. The heart is shown in the chest in the color of the red. Blood vessel called arteries are also shown in the color of red, and the blood vessel called veins also shown in blue. The next is blood flow. I'm gonna explain with you guys the flow of the blood flow. Okay, first of all, the blood first enters the right atrium. Then the blood flows through the telescopic wave into the right ventricle. When the heart beats, the ventricle pushes the blood through the pulmonic wave into the pulmonary artery. The pulmonary artery carries blood to the lungs where it picks up oxygen, and it then leaves the lungs to return to the heart through the pulmonary veins. The blood enters the left atrium. It's dropped through the mitral wave into the left ventricle. The left ventricle pumps blood through the aortic wave and into the aorta. The aorta is the artery that feeds the rest of the body through a system of blood vessels. 9. Blood returns to the heart from the body via two large blood vessels called the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. This blood carries little oxygen as it returning from the body where oxygen was used. Last one is the vena cava, pump blood into the right atrium, and the cycles begins all over. Next is a cardiovascular system abnormal heart condition. Cardiovascular disease or heart disease refer to a group of diseases that affect the heart and blood vessels of your body. This disease can affect one or many parts of your heart and our blood vessels. Person may be symptomatic, physically experience the disease, or be asymptomatic, not feel anything at all. Next, the first disease is heart failure. Heart failure or congestive heart failure is a long-term condition that gets worse over time, although the name sounds like your heart has stopped working. Heart failure means your heart isn't able to pump blood as well as it should. When your heart has less pumping power, that can damage your organs and fluid can collect in your lungs. Then is symptom of heart failure. First, shortness of breath, feeling tired, fatigued, and having leg weakness when you are active. Last one is swelling in your ankles, legs, and abdomen. The second disease is what causes heart failure first? Uh, First is coronary artery disease, heart attack, cardiomyopathy, heart disease, heart issues present at birth, diabetes, high blood pressure. Next is coronary artery disease. Coronary artery disease is a narrowing or blockage of your coronary arteries usually caused by the buildup of fatty material called plaque. Coronary artery disease is also called coronary heart disease, ischemic heart disease, and a heart disease. Next is system of coronary artery disease. Okay. Chest discomfort, described as heaviness, tightness, pressure, itching, burning, numbness, fullness, squeezing, or dull edge. The discomfort can also spread to or only be felt in your left shoulder, arms, neck, back, or jaw. Second is feeling tired, and last one is dizziness and lightheadedness. Okay, then we move to what are the complications of coronary artery disease. First is angina, heart attack, heart rhythm problems, heart failure, cardiogenic shock, sudden cardiac arrest. Then we're gonna move into conclusion. Cardiovascular disease is the number one cause of mortality nationwide. The program that are available to the Hampton community have been helping decrease the cardiovascular disease because the number has decreased and is lower than the national average. We need continue to make improvement to help lower the number of cardiovascular related deaths. That's educating our patients is key and letting them know about the program. Programs need to be targeted to lower blood pressure, lower obesity, lower cholesterol, increase physical activity, lower sodium intake, and lower saturated fat in diet and smoking cessation. And that's all from me. Thank you for watching and listening to my video. Assalamualaikum.